Leading Monday morning's House of Assembly debate was the Insolvency Bill. Prime Minister Philippe J. Pierre assured that the government of St. Lucia would maintain strict oversight to ensure robust protections are in place.
The government will maintain its oversight to ensure that the debtor, particularly the small man, gets his fair chance to restart his life if and when a calamity comes.
MP for Dennery North, Sean Edward, expressed his support for the Insolvency Bill. Former Prime Minister and MP for Vieux-Fort South, Dr. Kenny Anthony, also welcomed the legislation, but stressed the need for clear and concise language to prevent legal ambiguities.
The business community badly needs this legislation. Whether lawyers will be able to advise them correctly is the issue. But there's no question that the business community needs this legislation because day in, day out in St. Lucia, there are companies and commercial entities who are going out of business because they cannot manage their debts, they are overwhelmed.
Opposition leader Alan Chassy contributed to the debate, advising that the bill's provisions be expanded to cover acts of God, ensuring broader protection in unforeseen circumstances.
Let us have more detail as to the exceptions that we're going to create for people to make sure that the idea of them securing and maintaining a primary residence, that we don't leave it to the interpretation and the whims of a judge or a trustee, because the way the language is written here, we're giving them all kinds of latitude as to what that amount is.
The same thing as the Deputy Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I really hope that you can get some of the people in your house to grow up, especially the member from Castries Central. I have never seen such childish behavior, right? Here we are talking about the lives of people you want to come and distract in typical way. We're talking about hard-working solutions who have a home, and we're passing legislation in which we're going to allow other people to interpret it. We've already said that we want to protect your primary, and we want to make exceptions for the primary home. We've said that we're going to accept terminal illness, but there are other things there. Hurricane, fire. What are the other things that we can put in to make sure that the court recognizes that those are acceptable and compulsory things they must consider?
Castries Central MP Richard Fedick, pointing to the previous dispensation, swiftly questioned the sincerity of the former Prime Minister's suggestions. He also expressed robust support for the bill.
For too often, Mr. Speaker, I have witnessed properties worth millions of dollars, no upset price applied for, and those properties go for less than $100,000, Mr. The T.O.R. Kingland at $3.71 a square foot, and our mall that was worth $60 million, you sell for $13.5, and our Cabot lands, you took our pensioners' money and lent it to them to buy it. High interest rate. The fellas paid a loan, but Mr. Speaker, high interest rate. The guys paid the loan in less than 4 months. They have paid the loan long, and the millions come to them with a high interest rate. You know. So Mr. Speaker, you'll understand the frustration. You understand the frustration, Mr. Speaker. And I understand the frustration because this chair, called the Prime Ministerial Chair, has totally become foreign, shall remain foreign, Mr. Speaker, to this leader of the opposition who is now representing the people of Miku South. Bonjour Miku South, n'a parlé by so 1 minute. Jean Miku South, nous ka passe chon loi qui ka protéger zot. Si ou a payé les cailloux, bakla passagers vin saisi, bakla ne peut pas aller by bakla kay parler ba ou, zo kay try resolve bagay la. Zo kay essayer resolve li. Mais pas quitter pes moun kwene ou. Pa kite moun vini ek lang dou anko. Pa kite koule waya la kodi josi fezo fe rien ki pa bon. Pa fe.
The Insolvency Bill, 2 decades in the making, aims to close all loopholes and ensure clear interpretation while protecting the primary residences of citizens. The legislation establishes a comprehensive framework for insolvency proceedings in St. Lucia. It covers various aspects of insolvency, including bankruptcy, assignments, proposals, and secured creditors' rights. The Act outlines procedures for the appointment of trustees, the administration of estates, and the distribution of assets among creditors. Additionally, it addresses international insolvency matters and provides for the enforcement of insolvency laws. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.